video. Just go over everything I've done to this bike. Just in case I sell it. It's a 2001 Polaris Sportsman 500 HO DUSE Unlimited Edition. This bike went through an entire frame off restoration due to COVID. I was bored, so I pulled everything off of it. If it wasn't welded to it, it got pulled off, ground down, sanded, acid etched, and then POR 15 was applied to all the metal surfaces. We'll start at the front. Got a upgraded 4,500 pound winch, solenoid, then you got your thumb control for it. Brand new voltage regulator. Every single piece of electrical on this ATV has been cut, all the wires, and reconnected with heat shrink. New CDI pack, new coil, new stator as well, and flywheel. Just because I was in there, I wanted it all fresh and running nice. We'll go to this side. So last year on that restoration, pulled the diff apart, cleaned out any shavings over the years, put it all back in, resealed it, brand new seals, brand new oil, new axles on the front, both sides, on the both sides as well. Cleaned the brake caliper up, new pads last year, maybe 20 hours on this bike over the summer. Pulled the hub apart, new bearings, bushings, and seals, both sides. Brand new shocks this year on the front, brand new shocks on the rear last year. All the bushings everywhere on the entire ATV has been replaced. Axles are fine, but I do have spares that'll go with the bike. I ordered them by mistake, to be honest with you. New battery, new starter solenoid, carb has been cleaned, new starter and pinion gear last year, transmission, pulled the transmission apart, pulled all the gears out, again, cleaned them, put them all back together, resealed it with high temp silicone. Coming to the rear, got a little backup light that's hooked up to the steering pod with a switch. You've got your hitch attachment there. Clutches, brand new belt last year. Pulled primary and secondary off, cleaned them all up. They are good to go. All the fluids in the bike are OEM, so they're all Polaris fluids in the bike, front to back. Gear selector is good. Pulled this apart, greased it, sealed it, put it all back together. That's good. New top end and crank case has been resealed. So Polaris has an issue just underneath this on that side. It blows out and starts leaking oil. So pulled the crank, split it, and resealed it, so it's good to go. No oil underneath it. Foot pedal actuator, that's brand new, good. Rear pads have been done, so that's good. This caliper was actually replaced last year. Again, brand new shocks last year, brand new bushings. Cleaned all the aluminum up. Anything aluminum on this bike got thrown into the sandblaster, so once you actually pressure wash it, it comes up real clean. New used muffler because the old one was weak, had holes pitting right here, but this one's good. Key switch, that's brand new. That's good. And the bike does fire up, no problem. Runs well. I do have to just adjust the idle down a bit, right, and get that all teed up. So brand new fuel pump last year, Fuel selector switch, that was done this year. Oil filters brand new. Oil's brand new. The case, I split it, and this collects a lot of garbage, like dirt and dust and debris, so you're not wasting your money when you do an oil change, because inside of there is spotless. Over here I got brand new 26 by 12 rears for their basically snow tires, 1.5 lugs. They're meant for the ice. There's your summer tires, plastics, little beat up, but it's an 01, so what do you expect? And that is the ATV. So if I do decide to sell it, now I can basically answer most of your questions just by this video. Cheers.